season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
This fielded right at the goal line.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. Guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
Airing this one out for Evans. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give him quick as his first one here's away. Fielded at the 20. Now a hit and a loose football. Inside the 20. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. In the first quarter. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
You feed me the football, and that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles.
So they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mariota into the hands of London. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah.
A first down throw for Mariota. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball.
Play fake. Mariota. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Touchdown! Andy Janovich from a yard out.
And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just going to say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you may be buried at his feet. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses happen their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops. All of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
These two teams, they met in Tampa earlier in the year with the Bucs prevailing in that one. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The Falcons.
Execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On the counter. And he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. We figured they'd come out with intensity and aggressiveness on the defensive side of the ball, and they have an early turnover to show for it.
They lived up to their reputation. That's who they are. They want to attack on every play, even though they're playing defense. And you're exactly right. Force the early turnover, and now they'll try to attack again. The field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Arnold Ebiketie make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, obviously the pass rush gets the glory and the statistics on this play. For the coverage, they deserve a ton of credit too. Denied open windows, erased the quarterback's targets one by one everywhere he looked.
In his way back out.
He's been pretty effective so far, solid numbers yardage-wise, but in the fumble last time, that's what he's thinking about. Has to be a little bit more secure.
Yeah, he does. Would you yell at him right here? Would you get on him?
No, I think you pick him up, don't you?
I agree with you totally. You pick him up in this situation because a lot of game left to be played, and he can be special with the ball in his hands. In that situation, he wasn't, but you talk to him about the 4 points of pressure, high and tight to the body, and let him go back to it.
They'll still play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
1st and 10, it's Patterson.
And some room to work. Touchdown, Falcons.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut? Secondary, so I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Russell Gage. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brissett. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Arnold Ebiketie. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a better job to keep him upright, if he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take.
This will be 3rd and 5. Mariota now from the 50.
Over the middle, caught by London. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And this was a nice example.
And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would do the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Running the counter, Patterson.
And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own. But
Mariota on first down.
Looking for London on the out route complete.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So this will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
80 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now Mariota sliding out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Marcus Mariota, a 3-yard touchdown.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage.
They'll throw again. Brissett. And that will be incomplete. Finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Trying to defend the out route there. Got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut.
And it'll be second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the 44, Mariota over the middle. That's caught by Ridley.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
To try again after the sack. Mariota looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patterson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Here we go with Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Okay, you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether they should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline?
They're in plus territory, 4th and 1. He wasn't coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field, and he wasn't letting the offense go with him at all. He said, we're staying out here, and we're picking this one up. That's some leadership right there.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Throwing, Mariota. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
The 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
Koo knocks this one through the post,
and that will do it for this first.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. To throw, Brissett. Out route in the ball. And a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Charles, he lost a fumble last week as well, so now back-to-back weeks, maybe you expect that from your tailback, but not him.
You're exactly right, because you work a lot with your... Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day. Next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's the option going left on 2nd down. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down. Last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll hand it off now, Williams.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
This offense, #1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got them another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and
they stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know.
And he loses the football the second time. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, #1 on the list of things not to do when you're up.
Quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Arnold Ebiketie getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your line hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid them, picking up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, Williams. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings in. He did not get there. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
They'll try and run the option.
So a moment to catch our collective breath.
Able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Mariota. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
There's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over this.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Here's Koo to kick off.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
With the Bucs offense making their way back out on the field, let's take a look at the playoff picture, Charles, coming into the weekend in the NFC. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position #1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours.
And he lost the football.
Inside the 20.
And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your...
Be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Brissett.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
For a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy alone.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field.
At the 34. They begin the drive with Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Now Mariota. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand there's in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense.
They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Partner, I know we're still in.
Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Williams will try again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal.
Algier will score. Touchdown Atlanta. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Falcons, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5.